How did you get started in this industry?
I guess it's when you're at home, when you're not working for like a year and a half and you kind of just get bored and then you're just like, you don't want to go back to work. It sounds gonna sound so horrible. Like you don't want to go back to work and then you just kind of like think of like other ways that are kind of just more interesting, I guess. Like especially because I went through a bad divorce. I was like not confident in myself. And so when it took me a while to actually mentally get like prepared to cam. And so when I was there and I just needed like I'm not a confidence boost, but like it did help with my confidence, but like it's kind of just like a bunch of things that kind of just like like snowballed into, what it's come to be. So I mean, I actually enjoy it so much more than I thought I would, to be completely honest. But yeah, it's definitely something that I never even thought I would do, to be completely honest. But I'm glad I did, because it definitely helped with my confidence and it helped me get more comfortable sexually and all that stuff. So I'm a mom too. So I have a 6-year-old, a boy, but yeah, I work for doctors actually. So I left my scrub job, went through a bad divorce, and then kind of just like slowly kind of eased myself back in.
What would you say has become the thing that you enjoy about camming the most?
Honestly, talking to everybody. Like it's like literally like hanging out with like everybody, because it's not like sexual the entire time. Like people actually have just like conversations, like for your regulars come back, and then they're all so nice. You build actual like friendships too. Like a lot of my regulars, I mean, I even talk to them on like my other sites too, on my other platforms, and like it's actually just so sweet to see that people like you can make people that happy, and like you can just talk to them, like you don't even have to like take your clothes off most of the time. So it's just, I think it's just the building the friendships and then getting to like hang out online with everybody is like what I enjoy the most. I more time than not take off my clothes. Like I'll be sitting here just talking and just yapping away like I always do about random stuff, who even knows. But I think I've gone a whole stream without having to even use any toys before. So it's like it just really depends on the night, and then obviously the traffic, and then if your regulars come back and all that stuff. But yeah, there's some times where I don't even have to use anything, and you learn a lot too. I learned a lot.
What are some of the things you've learned?
So I've learned to appreciate a man's brain, because they truly are just so simple. For instance, when my eye goes in towards my nose, because I have double vision, it's really bad. It's probably why I'm looking everywhere right now, because it's hard to focus. But when I stream sometimes and my eye goes in, I'll like be like a pirate like this and like joke around and stuff. And all the guys are like, oh, it's cute. It's cute. It's this, it's this. No one's ever said that like I look stupid or something, because I just like make fun of myself when it is, which I think it's in right now. But and then they all just laugh and they all just think it's hot. And I'm just like, see, chicks can't do anything wrong. Guys are just gonna think everything's hot. Like it doesn't even matter.
That
They can
is
just do
so,
whatever.
I love that. Chicks can't do anything wrong. I absolutely love that.
Thanks. It's true.
How has your financial life improved since joining the industry?
You see how easily and like how much and how quickly you can make in such like a short amount of time, that it's almost like addicting in a way. So it's like, for me personally, in my opinion, I love streaming and I think it's so much fun, and it's almost like addicting. So it's almost like a way for me to just like chill out sometimes, or like I don't stream every night, but when I do, like it's fun. I always have a great time at the end of the day, and like it it's just such it's such easy money that it's like I said, going back to like your normal job or whatever is like you're working 8 hour day and you're sitting there like I barely made like $100 a day or whatever, and then you go stream and it's not even an hour later and you maybe made a couple $100. So it's too easy.
Well, that's good. It sounds like you really have fun with it, which I
I
think.
do. I like Jasmin because it's really like elegant, I guess you can say. It's more like it's not like trashy. So and it's very like smooth, if that makes sense. And I just, again, I like the elegancy, like the classiness of LiveJasmin. I like how you can do the video calls too, which is really cool. And it's like you don't have to go be live in order to like do shows. You can still just do like the video calls and not even have to go live. So it's you kind of do a little bit of both depending on how you're feeling at that night. I've never received so many compliments and like 5 minutes time span. Even just my eye thing, because my eye issue is my biggest insecurity, because it's still new for me too. So I get a lot of social anxiety for it. But even just all the guys telling me like it's cute, or like it doesn't bother them, or they didn't notice it, or whatever. So it makes me feel like better about that, and just made me feel more like appreciated, I guess. And I know I don't want to say it's not like in an unhealthy way either. Like I'm not just like getting the appreciation out of just like, the sexual way. Cause it's not, like I said, it's not like we're doing, playing with toys and stuff the entire time. So people actually will just sit there and appreciate your conversation. So it definitely gave me more confidence boost. It has definitely made me more comfortable sexually. Like absolutely. Like I'm like down for anything. I'm down to try anything. I'm more confident in myself when being with a guy now, because I wasn't with a guy for 2 years, to be honest. So I wasn't even like hooking up or anything. So I had a 2-year span where I didn't even, and I was streaming the whole time too. So it gave me a confidence boost, just to help me just be a more confident person, I guess, a woman.
Yeah, it sounds like you've kind of maybe had the opportunity to dive into your own sexuality in a way that you hadn't before. And now
Absolutely.
that's given you that sexual confidence. I've interviewed so many experts at this point who have repeatedly said and emphasized the importance of us exploring our own sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Many of us,
I agree. I agree 1,000,000,000%. Like, absolutely. Like, yes, 1,000%.
it helps us live more fulfilled lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that 1,000%. Yes. I've never been so like with myself, because I used to never like even masturbate before. And now it's like you're just more, even when you, well, me personally, before I would feel like kind of like embarrassed to like masturbate, even though no one was like watching me or around me. But then now I'm just like, oh, I can make myself come 4 times, So it's like, and I've never done that before. And like, so it just like, it's definitely made me a happier woman in the bedroom too. Yes.
It's definitely a form of self-love,
Mm-hmm.
I like to end the interviews by asking one final question, which is, what is something you're the most grateful for in your life right now?
My child, I mean, obviously, but you need to just appreciate like the friendships that you make, and like, even if it's one friendship or like 10 friendships, but like, you just be nice to everybody and just know that everyone's going through this stuff. Be a genuine person. So I don't know, that's just that's my answer.
Yeah, very nice. Well, thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.